Back with us today in studio is Helen Guzzo. Now, Helen's been here many times in her capacity with the city of Battle Creek. These days, she's now the Calhoun County Senior Services Manager, and so that's what we're talking about today. Hello, Helen.
Hi, it's good to be here. Thanks for keeping it local.
Thank you, and congratulations on the new position.
2 months now.
All right, so talk a little bit about the Senior Services Department at the county. What are you most focused on here?
We're focused on senior services, so we provide gap funding to provide services for elders in the community to promote independence, dignity. We have 22 programs. It's your senior millage. Everyone in Calhoun County that owns a home pays senior millage. It's been around for 20 years. It passed in 1996. It's up for renewal in 2020, and we are always trying to create awareness so that people know about the services and use them. We fund transportation through community action. We fund Meals on Wheels at the Cool Family Center, and all of our services are countywide. We have a senior millage allocation committee, 13 members from around Calhoun County that meet once a month, and they make all the decisions about how funding is spent. We make recommendations to the Calhoun County Board of Commissioners. And Vic Potter, who's a county commissioner, he is our chair, and then Gary Thompson is also a county commissioner who's on our board, and Art Kale from Homer, he's a former county commissioner who's on the senior millage allocation committee. So I've worked real closely with them. I've spent my first 2 months going to visit all 22 programs, getting to know their services, and it was a lot of the programs depend on volunteers. Like Meals on Wheels, they have 6 runs in the Battle Creek area every day, Monday through Friday, that 12 to noon, they use volunteers. They have a driver and a hopper, someone that goes delivers meals. So I did it last Monday with Barb, the volunteer, and she's an elder herself who has mobility issues, but she loves to drive, and so she drives sometimes 2 or 3 times a week when she's like their emergency if no one shows up. So it's been one of the things that's really been impressive on me is the number of seniors who are volunteering to help seniors through Habitat for the Humanity, through community action. It's just there's an amazing amount of older adults who are retired and are looking to give back, and helping seniors is a great way to do that.
Boy, one could argue these programs are a necessity. Although sometimes you might put this under the quality of life umbrella, I suppose. These things that make aging and living in our community somewhat seamless.
That's our hope, is that nobody goes without. And we have some programs that are income tested, 200% of poverty, and some that are available to all seniors. We really have a focus on health and health promotion. We're a big partner with Senior Health Partners, and they have 14 exercise sites around the county that have chair exercises, and they have supervised by nurses. And so we're really encouraging folks to get out there, exercise, to make new connections, to not be isolated. One of the really exciting things today is the Marshall Senior Center, the brand new Marshall Senior Center, Heritage Commons Senior Enrichment Center is opening up. They have their ribbon cutting at 1 p.m. today. So that's a real exciting. Albion, the Forks Senior Center, and then at the Cool Family Center, there's a community program. So this is our 3rd senior center that's opening up to provide services. A lot of people, whenever you're new in a community, and there's a lot of transition at different parts of your life. So you might move to Marshall to be with your family, or you might, people might pass away, and your friends might move to be with their family. And so one of the keys is not being isolated as an older adult. And so senior centers are a place for friendship, socialization, playing pool, playing cards, going on trips, getting health education. And so we're really excited to be a funder of the Heritage Commons Senior Enrichment Center, which is opening today. And it's off from 15 Mile in Michigan on Preston Drive.
Okay.
So it's going to be open 3 days a week with lots of social opportunities for seniors in the Marshall Township area.
So if we were to just talk about the mission of senior services, a broad definition of that, we're talking about keeping our senior population engaged and connected to services when they need them.
Healthy, and we have a range of programs that we fund. Community Action funds a home heating program, so if seniors have a hard time paying their electric bill or their heating bill, there's assistance through Community Action, and that's countywide. And Community Action also runs a transportation program. It's almost $500,000 that they receive to provide. It's not a dial-a-ride service, but it's scheduled appointments for doctor's appointments. So if you're a senior who has to go to the doctor twice a month and the regular appointments, you call Community Action and you schedule it, and it's a recurring service so that you're not isolated, so that you have resources. And then they also run a minor home repair program. So if you're a homeowner and you have a leaky roof or you have a bathroom that you can't use anymore, you can call Community Action. And they have a waiting list right now, but it's a great resource for folks. And my job with the city of Battle Creek, their minor home repair often partners with the senior millage minor home repair program to help seniors fix up their homes so they can stay at home and be safe and use their bathtub. And if their rails are loose or they need railing, we can go in. And then we also fund through Senior Services of Southwest Michigan a chore services. So if people need one-time grass cutting, like if they'd been in the hospital or they're in the hospital, it'll come in and do those sorts of things. So it's really, we are a resource for people with questions. We have 2 trained staff in the office that answer Medicaid and Medicare questions. When open season comes, they'll go to different places around the township. So our office number is 269-781-0846, and we do Medicaid, Medicare counseling, and we help make referrals to all the array of services that we fund. And then we also partner with a lot of local organizations, like I talked about Community Action. We also partner with CareWell Services, and CareWell Services, they have a health access hub. So they're the source for information and referral. And CareWell Services, their health access hub is 269-966-2450. That's 269-966-2450. And they're an information and referral source. And one of the things about elders is also supporting caregivers.
Absolutely.
So that caregivers have their knowledge about the resources that are available and also have the respite. So we do a lot of events for seniors and for caregivers, and we funded CentraCare. They're located at the Cool Family Center downtown Battle Creek, and we have respite there different times during the month, every other Saturday, and one from 5 to 9 one day during the week, and every other from 10 to 2. And people who can't leave their elders alone could come, and it's sort of like adult daycare where they're fed a meal and there's nurses there and activities that supervise, and it's a place where 3 to 4 hours you can leave your loved one and go grocery shopping or get the respite that you need. So you're equipped, because the best kind of care is kinship care. It's care in the home. I know my 80-year-old mom lives with my brother, and we're all, how do we care for our kids and our parents as they age?
Yep. Helen Guzzo is the new manager of Calhoun County Senior Services, and that's what we're talking about today. So you mentioned CareWell Services, what we used to know as the Area Agency on Aging. There are other organizations focused on helping seniors. So as a governmental entity, how do you interact with those, and are your missions similar, or do you complement each other? How does that work?
We're working really hard to work together. We're working with CareWell Services and the other, like the Chamber of Commerce, to create a more dementia-friendly community. Alzheimer's and dementia. We're all dealing with how to help people as they deal with the challenges of dealing with that illness. And we look at health through the huge lens of being comprehensive. So Community Healthcare Connections closed. They run in our prescription program and our dental program, and now that's run by the Fountain Clinic in Marshall, and that's countywide. So if people have denture issues, they're low income, they can't afford dentures, or they're having a hard time paying for their prescription, the Fountain Clinic in Marshall is that uses our funding to assist folks. And then the Calhoun County Health Department partner with a Vision Place to provide vision, so they can get help with eyeglasses. And then there's also a hearing program with Battle Creek Hearing. The health department, with our funding, provides hearing aids for folks who can't afford them otherwise. So we really are a comprehensive gap-filling source of funding. It's $2.5 million of local tax dollars that go, and it's my job to make sure that they're being spent well and that we're partnering and collaborating. We do a lot of public events to create more opportunities for seniors to get to know each other and to get their blood pressure tested and to get to know about services. Each year we do the Centenarian Lunch in May at Schuler's, where every Calhoun County resident who's 99 years or older is invited to a birthday party.
Wow.
Which is really exciting. And then during spring break, when the Marshall Middle School is off, we do a health fair where we have about 500 seniors and their families that come and get information. We also participate in the Homeless Health Fair, which is held at full blast October 20th, the VA stand down. And so we've been real involved with that. There's a surprising number of homeless people who are older. So it's really, and then we partner with the City of Battle Creek Parks and Rec, Senior Health Partners, Bronson, Sherman-Williams, Walgreens to do Senior Day at the Park. So Friday, August 11th, 2017, the gates open at 10:30. The first game's at 11:30. It's the National Amateur Baseball Federation World Series. And we're providing lunch to the first 250 seniors. And Walgreens is giving out sunscreen and sunglasses. And so lots of assisted living facilities will be bringing their seniors to that. And that's an exciting thing. And then
thought of everything there.
The Calhoun County Fair is coming up.
Yeah.
And August 16th is Senior Day at the Fair, 9 to 1. You have to call to RSVP for lunch, but we have about 250 seniors. One of the oldest gets crowned king and queen of the county fair. So it's a fun event. We do drumming and play bingo.
All right. And that's Senior Day at the fair is August 16th. And Senior Day at the ballpark is August 11th. And so there's details on that at Calhoun County Senior Services, of course. And any of the programs you heard Helen mention, if you'd like more details on that, let's repeat that number.
Call our office, the Office of Senior Services at Calhoun County at 269-781-0846.
781-0846 is the number, Calhoun County Senior Services, to ask questions about any of the things that Helen has alluded to today. Well, thank you, and we'll stay in touch.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk again soon.